Nowadays, our society has encountered with different problems and challenges. We have issues with education, health, global warming, hunger, and others. It is important for people to begin acting and finding methods in which society stops dealing with these issues. After investigations and discussions, we as a team came to a conclusion in which we decided to help with problems related to health. But to do this, we first needed to choose a challenge. Our challenge is to make people aware of how people who've had cancer felt after chemotherapy, either by losing their hair or any other psychological effects. We, the ones who've been lucky enough to extend this disease, don't know how people who've been treated with chemotherapy felt. So, let's see the world with someone else's eyes and make someone happy. Cancer is not just one disease, but many diseases. There are more than 100 types of cancer, and unfortunately, this problem is among society and we cannot avoid it. Cancer is a scary word. Almost everyone knows a person who has died from it. Cancer is treated with surgery, chemotherapy, or radiation, or sometimes a combination of these treatments. The choice of treatment depends on the type of cancer someone has and the stage of the tumor. Of every 5 persons who have cancer, three treated with surgery and the rest is chemotherapy or radiation. But what are chemotherapy and radiation? Chemotherapy is the use of anti-cancer drugs to attack cancer cells, and radiation is the use of high-energy waves such as X-rays to damage and destroy cancer cells, which can cause tumors to shrink and even go completely away. Both radiation and anti-cancer drugs are very common at destroying cancer cells, but they also destroy healthy cells. These can cause problems such as loss of appetite, tiredness, vomiting, but one that is definitely known by everyone is hair loss. Cancer patients lose hair when chemotherapy drugs travel throughout the body to kill cancer cells. Some of these drugs damage hair follicles, making it fall. The process that cancer patients go through in order to eradicate cancer is painful, long, stressful, and something nobody would like. And the psychological load on patients is really heavy, and the symptom that probably hurts them the most is hair loss, because in a certain way, it takes away your identity and changes entirely the way you used to look. Reminds you that you have cancer, takes away your privacy, and it is considered to be the symptom that most distress gives after chemotherapy. After this research, we came into a conclusion that hair loss in patients with cancer, after the possibility of dying, is the effect that most psychological effect causes in patients, since it is the most drastic physical change and the most noticeable indicator for society that a person has cancer.